Wow, what an electrifying Monday Night Football showdown unfolding right before our eyes. The Atlanta Falcons are steamrolling the Buffalo Bills with a decisive 21-7 halftime advantage, powered by Bijan Robinson's jaw-dropping performance that has fans on the edge of their seats. But here's where it gets controversial. Could this lead balloon into something even bigger? Or will the Bills stage a miraculous comeback? Let's dive into the details and break it down step by step, making sure even newcomers to the game can follow along easily. First off, Bijan Robinson is absolutely on fire, rushing for a staggering 138 yards on just 12 carries by halftime. To put that in perspective for beginners, that's like averaging over 11 yards per attempt in a high-stakes football game, which is incredibly efficient. His highlight of the night? An 81-yard touchdown sprint that not only propelled the Falcons ahead, but also stands as the longest run of his career and the longest in the entire NFL this season. It's plays like this that remind us why Robinson is being hailed as one of the league's top young talents. Imagine the speed and agility needed to break free and dash to the end zone against a tough defense. With that touchdown scoring at the 11:09 mark of the first half, the Falcons grabbed a commanding lead. And let's be real, the Bills can count themselves fortunate that the deficit isn't even wider heading into the locker room. Speaking of which, halftime in football is that pivotal break where teams regroup, strategize, and catch their breath. It's not the end of the game, but it sets the tone for the second half. But here's the part most people miss, and it's sure to spark debate. The Falcons believe they had extended their lead to 28-7 on the very last play of the first half. D. Alford intercepted a pass from Bills quarterback Josh Allen with just 10 seconds ticking down, setting up a wild sequence. Falcons QB Michael Penix then fired a 9-yard completion to Drake London, who appeared to race for a 40-yard touchdown as time ran out. Officials initially signaled it a score, but upon review, they overturned the call. Why? Because Bills safety Taylor Rapp was seen pushing London's right foot out of bounds just before he crossed the goal line. Was this a sharp-eyed defensive play to prevent an extra point? Or a questionable shove that robbed the Falcons of a bigger cushion? Fans are divided, and it's fueling hot discussions about referee accuracy in crucial moments. As things stand, the Bills face an uphill battle to avoid dropping their second straight contest. The Falcons aren't done yet. They added more points with a 21-yard rushing touchdown by Tyler Algier and a 9-yard reception by London for another score. Overall, Atlanta has dominated the yardage battle, piling up 335 yards compared to Buffalo's modest 131. Penix is hitting his marks, going 12 for 19 for 171 yards. With London shining as his top target, 9 catches hauling in 147 yards. Even Robinson chipped in with 2 receptions for 14 yards, showing his versatility beyond just running. On a concerning note for the Falcons, left tackle Jake Matthews had to exit after halftime due to what looked like a roll from behind during a play where Bills linebacker Terrell Bernard also seemed to twist his ankle. These injuries could reshuffle Atlanta's offensive line, adding uncertainty for the remainder of the game. It's a reminder of how one big hit can change everything in this physical sport. Shifting to the Bills side, they kick things off strong, marching 83 yards on 6 plays, overcoming a holding penalty along the way to score first. Josh Allen connected with tight end Dawson Knox on a 19-yard touchdown pass. But then Buffalo sputtered, managing only 48 yards on 20 plays across their next 5 offensive drives. That's sluggish, and it highlights how the Falcons' defense clamped down after that initial salvo. Allen himself threw for 98 yards on 5 of 12 passing, but that interception didn't help, and running back James Cook, despite just 7 carries, picked up 30 yards, steady but not explosive. Adding to Buffalo's woes, wide receiver Joshua Palmer suffered an ankle injury in the second quarter. He's listed as questionable to return and hasn't made any moves to come back. The injury came with 13 minutes and 59 seconds left in the period, possibly from a hip drop tackle by D. Alford, after Palmer had already snagged 2 catches for 60 yards. Is this a case of aggressive but legal tackling? Or did it cross into unnecessary roughness? It's another gray area that's got armchair coaches buzzing. All in all, this game's first half has been a roller coaster, blending high-octane offense with moments of controversy that could define the outcome. Do you side with the refs on those key calls? Or do you think Atlanta was robbed? And who do you predict will win? Can the Bills mount a comeback? Or will Robinson and company cruise to victory? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take and spark some friendly debate.